okay? Now, if they spell that word correctly, they're going to go sit back down in the chair. If they don't spell it correctly, they're going to hear this bell, okay? And they're going to thank the judges, and they're going to turn around, and they're going to come off the stage, okay? And they'll be joining you shortly out here so they can watch the rest of the spelling bee. All right. Are y'all ready to get started? Okay, all right. Whenever you are ready. Jomana, you are up, number 1.
Now remember, I told them this, but I'll tell you this too. If you have a question about how to pronounce something, or you have a question about the definition, or anything like that, just ask. Ask before you spell, and I will do my best to make sure between the 4 of us, we can get you the information that you need. So, let's get started.
Number 1, Jomana.
Jomana. All right. Jomana, your first word today is yam. As in, Jordan served his chicken with collard greens, rice, and a baked yam.
Y-A-M.
That is correct.
Number 2, Colin.
Colin, your word is plus. Miranda practiced her addition tables beginning with 1 plus 1 is 2.
P-L-U-S.
That's correct.
Number 3, Aiden.
Aiden. All right, Aiden. Your first word today is bark. Beth let Windsor sleep on the couch so he wouldn't bark during the night.
Bark. B-A-R-K.
That is correct.
Number 4, Sohan.
Soham. Your word is tank. Bryce could sit for hours watching the sharks swim around in their tank at the aquarium.
Tank. T-A-N-K.
That is correct.
Number 5, Janelle.
Janelle. Janelle, your word is only. Ross sometimes wishes he wasn't an only child.
O-N-L-Y.
That's correct.
Number 6, Lance.
Lance. Your word is store. Cody went to the store to buy eggs and milk for the cake he was baking.
S-T-O-R-E.
That is correct.
Number 7, Lena.
Lena, your first word today is peep. Mrs. Owens told the girls at the slumber party that she'd have them put in separate rooms if she heard one more peep out of them.
P-E-E-P.
That is correct.
Number 8, Marumba.
Miramai?
Marumba.
Marumba. Okay. Your word for this round is truck. Mark tied his canoe into the back of his truck and drove to the lake for the day.
Truck. T-R-U-C-K.
That is correct.
Number 9, Daniel.
Daniel, your first word today is smug. Nick's smug expression dropped when he heard he placed second in the science fair.
Smug. S-M-U-G.
That is correct.
By Duncan.
Hi, Duncan. Your word is curly. Frida usually wore her naturally curly hair in a high ponytail.
C-U-R-L-E-Y.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Number 11, Jackie.
All right, Jackie. Your word is down. Standing at the top of the water slide, Colin looked down at his parents and waved.
D-O-N. D-O-N-E.
That is incorrect.
Number 12, Yummy.
Your first word today is apart. Reggie couldn't bear to be apart from his favorite stuffed bumblebee toy for too long.
Apart. A-P-A-R-T.
That's correct.
Number 14, Amaya.
Amaya, your first word today is napkin. Before the holiday dinner at Grandma and Grandpa's house, Mom reminded Ethan to put his napkin in his lap and keep his elbows off the table.
Napkin. N-A-P-K-I-N. Napkin.
That's correct.
Number 14, Tressa.
Tressa?
Tressa.
Tressa. All right, Tressa. Your first word today is towel. Jennifer dried her hair with a towel.
T-O-W-E-L.
That is correct.
Number 15, Gauge.
Gage. Your first word today is problem. The teacher told Jessa and Claudia that their talking during class was becoming a problem, and he might have to separate them.
Problem. P-R-O-B-L-E-N.
That is correct.
Number 16, Kenna.
Kenna? All right, Kenna. Goldfish. After Sarah won a bright orange goldfish at the county fair, her mom took her to the pet store to buy a small fish ball and some food.
Goldfish. G-O-L-D-F-I-S-H.
That is correct.
Number 17, Troy.
Troy, your word is arch. Kyle admired the stone arch in the wall surrounding the castle.
Arch. A-R-C-H.
That is correct.
Number 18, Jonathan.
Jonathan, your first word is exam. The students in Mrs. Henry's English class organized a study group to prepare for the final exam.
Exam. E-X.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Number 19, Callie.
Callie, your first word is bedrock. Selena surprised her teacher by saying she knew bedrock would be solid and very hard to break in real life from playing Minecraft.
Bedrock. B-E-D-R-O-C-K.
That is correct.
Number 20, Rebecca.
All right, Rebecca. Your first word today is atlas. Jonah loves to take his grandpa's old atlas off the shelf and flip through the pages, dreaming of the places he'll travel someday.
Atlas. A-T-L-I-S.
That is incorrect, I'm sorry.
Kiara. Number 21.
Kiara, your first word today is dojo. Xander took karate classes at a local dojo 3 times a week.
Dojo. D-O-J-O.
That is correct.
Number 22, Amy.
Hi, Amy. Your word is X-ray. When Todd fell out of the tree, his mom took him to the emergency room where the staff could X-ray his arm to see if he had any broken bones.
X-ray. X-R-A-Y.
That is correct.
Number 23, McKinley.
McKinley. All right, McKinley. Your first word today is habits. Celinda knew that if she wanted to get healthy, she would have to change both her eating and exercise habits.
Habits. Habits.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Number 24, Aaron.
All right, Aaron. Your word is puddle. After the rain stopped, Luke ran outside with the goal of stomping in every puddle on his street.
Puddle. P-U-D-D-L-E. Puddle.
That is correct.
Number 25, Arun.
Arun,
Yes.
your first word today is forget. As soon as Jet finished his first airplane ride, he said he would never forget it for the rest of his life.
Forget. F-O-R-G-E-T.
That is correct.
Number 26, Matthew.
Matthew, your first word today is quack. As a joke, Joy's older brother very patiently explained to her that a duck says meow and a cat says quack.
Quack. Q-U-A-K. Quack.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Number 27, Abigail.
Abigail, your word for this round is rare. Misty possesses a rare talent for ballet dancing.
Rare. R-A-R-E.
That is correct. Round of applause for the first round.
All right, you guys have been a good audience so far. Remember how important it is that we are quiet between the words so that they can hear and concentrate. They worked very hard. Also, remember you figured it out near the end of the round that we'll hold all of our claps until the very end of the round. Okay? You're doing a great job so far as a good audience. Let's keep that up.